was a theme that's a sensitive theme for a lot of childcare providers, because we really wanted to bring up notions of how we are with children, not what we know to do with children and what we know how to take care of them, but more just about our professional posture and sort of the subtle things we do that can send a different message to children and really affect them emotionally in their development. We spend so much time with them in childcare, so we thought this is a very important subject to touch upon. One of the advantages, and we might all be able to recognize this advantage, was be able to record what we were doing. And although I'm not a great fan of going and doing replays, I found it very interesting to go back and hear what some of the participants were saying, and also for to go over and relive the moment. So that was an interesting outcome to have. I think because the technology allowed us to create classrooms, we still were able to get into groups and work, and I could go into one group or the next to see how they were doing. It also facilitated perhaps sharing of videos, because we did have some tools to share that were online. So I think it was comfortable viewing for a lot of participants. I'd be interested to get their feedback on the viewing of that. So I think the outcomes in the end, what did these workshops have for the participants? I'm hoping that they've come away with some more knowledge on how much attention we should pay to our subtle behaviors and our position as an adult, this big dominant position as an adult, and how seriously we should take that role on and really question our posture with children. So I think that one of the outcomes could be that the participants will talk about this in their own group works. Well, here at Furet in France, we've had over 20 years of working on the questions of equality and against discrimination in all its forms in early childhood. So the subject of ordinary violence is so pertinent to us. It's a subtle way that we actually do discriminate in a lot of practices. It's a way when our postures are so influenced by our beliefs and our social and cultural backgrounds. And when we get into the field of early childhood, we have to kind of do a self-check and make sure that we're on board with actually the importance of the role we're fulfilling, accompany children in their first stages of development. And I really think we need to grow a deeper understanding of ourselves and also the child's social and emotional needs. And so this work that we've been doing is really an important and a cornerstone of all the work we do at Le Furet. And I think it influences us in all of the training courses we run, and all of the accompanying we do with other networks and with professionals is to have them question their posture and understand the beliefs and their cultural influences that could affect the way they're dealing with children. So we really use this ordinary violence theme and question it throughout all of our practices at Le Furet. It's a very important issue for us. Well, I think, first of all, I really congratulate ISSA for organizing this, because I can only imagine the logistics behind getting everyone together and behind this. So I'd have to say for anyone who's going to host a peer learning activity, that they should feel comfortable, because we were accompanied very strongly with the ISSA team, and many thanks to Eva and everyone who helped us out answering those little questions that we had. So we weren't thrown out there in the dark to try and figure this all out ourselves.